Okay, so chapter 13 is the male reproductive system. And the purpose of the male reproductive system is to make another human. Is to produce, maintain, and transport sperm, which is the male reproductive cell. Also semen, which is the fluid that the reproductive cells are carried in. It is also meant to discharge sperm into the female reproductive tract during sex and producing male sex hormones that maintain the male reproductive system. This is mid-sagittal view of the male reproductive system. There's the penis, scrotum. Inside the scrotum is the testicles, which are the primary organs as they produce sperm. Epididymis is like a storage center or storage tank for sperm. Vas deferens is your tube leading to the urethra. There's ejaculatory ducts inside the penis, and then sperm during sex or ejaculation is released from the penis. There's also a prostate gland. Females do not have a prostate gland. And other glands that help maintain semen, essentially. Okay, combining forms. Andro. Andro means male or man. So an androgen produces something male-like or man-like. So an androgen is making something more masculine, making someone more masculine. Epididymo is referring to the epididymis. The epididymis is this crescent moon-shaped organ that stores the sperm produced by the testes and until it's ready to be transported via the vas deferens. An epididymotomy is an incision of the epididymis. So oligo, you might remember from the urinary chapter, oligo means scanty. And if you don't remember what scanty means, it means too few. So in this example here of oligospermia, this is a normal sperm count in a petri dish. This is oligospermia, which is too little sperm. Testo is referring to the testes. So testalgia is pain in the testes. Like I said, testes or testicles are the primary sex organs for male. Prostato is an organ kind of between the penis, below the bladder, and in front of the rectum, where fluid is released that is contained in semen and protects the sperm. So prostatomegaly is an enlargement of the prostate. Spermato or spermo is referring to sperm or the male reproductive cell, which is the gamete. Spermatocele is a herniation or swelling of the sperm. So they're kind of dysfunctional. They're not good swimmers. They're not going to work. They're not going to achieve fertilization. Spermicide, side meaning killing, is something that's meant to kill off sperm, like as in birth control. Varico is referring to a dilated vein. So a varicocele is a herniation or dilation of a vein. Vaso is referring to the vas deferens. The vas deferens, if you remember, is a tube that transports sperm from the testicle and the epididymis to over the bladder, through the prostate, and out the penis. It transports our mature sperm through to the urethra. So it literally means vessels or vas deferens. And a vasectomy would be removing the vas deferens. Vesiculo is talking about the seminal vesicle. So the seminal vesicle is another gland-like thing that organ, it's not thing, that produces a lot of the fluid that makes up semen. So you have the testicle producing the sperm. Epididymis is storing the sperm and maturing it. The vas deferens transports it. The seminal vesicle makes up the fluid that carries it. And then the prostate secretes prostatic fluid, which protects the sperm. So vesiculo is the seminal vesicle, and vesiculitis is inflammation of that seminal vesicle. Okay, your suffixes. Side is killing. So spermicide, as I mentioned, is something that kills sperm. Spermatogenesis, genesis meaning origin, forming, producing. That's the formation of sperm. Spadius is the slit or fissure in the penis. It's the opening. And if someone has hypospadias, that slit or fissure is kind of lower than central. Okay, prefixes. Brachy, don't confuse that with Brady, which means slow. Brachy means short, and brachytherapy is a form of prostate cancer treatment. Your abbreviations. Okay, benign, BPH, is benign prostatic hypertrophy. And what that means, hypertrophy means excessive growth. What that means is the normal enlargement of the prostate. So as a man ages, it's okay for the prostate to get kind of enlarged. This is benign, it's not harmful. It may cause increased urination or frequency, but otherwise benign. Now, if someone has BPH and they have a blood test called a PSA, that's the prostate screening test. So BPH, or benign prostatic hypertrophy, with a positive PSA means it likely for prostate cancer. So this PSA really lets us know if it's cancerous or not. Okay, and that is really the end of this. Just making sure I've covered everything. Lots of practice slides here too. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that was a short chapter. Happy studying.